Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. Welcome to another quick update video that will only be 40 minutes long because that's how long my quick update videos are. So yeah, haven't really been doing much. I set up the arms, the grabbers, the legendary build for that, which I had to do some interesting stuff. So I'll talk you through all the interesting stuff I did. Basically, these are just unlike the quality modules, I have absolutely no use for the epic level arms. I'm just going for the legendaries and nothing else. And as you can see, I've got one here so far, and that's pretty much it. So it's been running for probably about half an hour, but I've been improving it that whole time. So yeah, the low density structures are a major pain. You need 20 low density structures, and the problem with these guys is they need copper. So the amount of jumps from copper plate to the arms is not a lot of jobs, not a lot of jumps. So it's very difficult to get high level copper plate how we were doing it previously. So these are all the different steps. We've got low density structures, engines, piping and some lubricant, electric engines, normal engines, gears, pipes, steel, and copper. Now, over here, basically what we're doing is we're just saying if there's more than 2,000, throw it away, and we're doing that for the normal and the epic versions of things. We're not actually producing any normal ones because this is shut down because this only activates when there's a certain amount of epics. And right now we're hovering about the 1.9k mark for all of the uncommons. Wait, did I say epics? I meant uncommons. So yeah, backed up on the uncommons quite a bit. Although we're getting close to the point where this one will shut down, but yeah. So, have I got any legendary? I haven't quite got enough legendaries for everything I want to do. Boom. Okay. I definitely need some more legendaries. So anyway, somebody in the comments suggested that I split up these by quality, so one wagon per quality, and that actually looks pretty clean, so I decided to do that. It does introduce a few issues. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful thing. So each of these trains have a 30-second past. I did have 120, but I decided, you know what, 30 seconds, that's more than enough time. And then what I did over in the coal plant is I've got all of them coming down. I split them into the different areas based on quality. And then when the uncommon ones are backed up, I send them over here and they basically just get recycled. And then if they're better, I send them over this way. If they're still uncommon, then I send them straight back in to get recycled again. So that is, I needed to add that because otherwise the entire build would have just been stalled up. It's potentially possible that that'll happen with rare, but to be honest, I like rare coal. I'm using quite a bit of it, so I don't think we're ever going to get fully backed up on rare coal. Uncommon, yes. Rare, no. So that's that, and I also set up a similar build for copper ore over here, throwing a bit of copper in. As you can see, we do have throughput to actually recycle all of the non-upgraded coal. But we're not producing as much upgraded coal as I would like. I need to work on... Oh, I need to do some stuff here. That's not good. I was kind of a bit slip shape with some of these guys. And yeah, I couldn't put legendary modules in all of these. So a good half of them have epics. I tried to keep the ones at the back, the ones that would actually be working with epics, and then the ones at the front just have normals. But I was running very low on modules by the time I got to this part of the build. So yeah, eventually I'll fix it all up. But yeah. What we can actually probably do is get rid of this crap. I mean, yeah, we'll get rid of this crap. Because this build is terrible now. Now that we've got copper ore coming in, this build is terrible. And that gives us a whole bunch of legendary modules, which is very nice. And it also gives a whole bunch of copper ore. Please get rid of all the crap that I do not want in my inventory. Please. Pretty please. I had to add a whole bunch more storage chests because filtering out the coal... I had to fix the coal things. Now I've got an insane amount, like 353,000 coal. I'm probably just out of recycler in this base for that stuff as well. That would probably be a good idea. At some point I'll do an iron setup as well, I think. Okay, so what we're going to do... is I'm actually going to move this over to here, to this central location. Now what we'll do is we'll have this, and then we'll have this. Okay, so epic, legendary goes up here, and then epic goes up here, and then rare goes over here. And then uncommon goes here, and then common goes here. And then I can do this, I can do this, and I could do, let's create 2 of those. We're not going to need more than 1 of the epics, and we're definitely not going to need more than 1 of the legendaries, but I feel like 2 rares is a good place to go. Yeah. And they all got legendary modules, because of course I had a bunch of legendaries. I kind of want to go over... You know what? These recyclers, you don't need legendaries. But these recyclers, like having legendaries at this top level one, such a big deal. I should actually go over and check. Because I'm pretty sure... okay, I did upgrade all these to legendaries. Yeah. I actually want to scab some legendaries off some places. How many... Because I want to fill in all of these mining drills with legendaries. Well, maybe not all of them. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go over there right now. I'm going to fill in all of the back ones with legendaries and all of the front ones with epics. And that should be good enough for now. But, yeah. Let's... we've got 1 arm... Oh, we've got 2 arms. We've got 2 legendary arms. That's awesome. You can't put prod modules on there. Oh, by the way, I did get like 10 different comments telling me to put prod modules on the top machines, which I did. I think I did it immediately after the video or the next video after it's commented. That's kind of the thing where it's kind of like, yeah, you do 3 videos in a row and you upload 3 videos per day. Then it's kind of like... yeah, I already did that kind of thing. But it's all good. Thank you very much for the comments. Oh, bloody oath. So, what's going on here? Yeah, it's actually a Monday morning, so I'd probably need to get to work after I finish this, but we will get these modules stuck in there. That one is producing, that one is producing, that one is producing, that one is producing. That one is producing. That one is producing. That one is producing, and this one is producing a little bit. So we'll give them a little bit of help, and then we'll just fill in the rest with epics, epics, epics. Okay. Almost got all of the ones I wanted with legendaries. Technically I need 2 more for this guy. But that's alright. So that should improve the amount of good copper we're producing by a fair margin. Yeah, we can see there's a very decent amount of good copper coming through at the moment. Decent amount coming down from the recyclers as well. 16. I could put... Let's put them here. Okay. So that means when the uncommon starts to stack up, these guys will recycle it nice and quickly. Okay, that's pretty much it. Iron, I might do iron as well, to be honest, because yeah, I feel like I should do iron because currently the hand build, especially, I mean, electric engine units use quite a bit of iron, so I could do iron as well. And yeah, that would make it a lot easier. And also for the other build, for the module build, because that uses a lot of iron for like the green circuits and all that sort of stuff. So if I started doing it properly, mining it properly, then... Oh, we're actually only sending iron over now. We stopped sending all the other ones. That probably makes sense. I mean, we shouldn't really be requesting coal and copper anymore because we're getting it from the other place. Which is fine. Yeah, I definitely will do iron. That means this build is going to be completely broken because I'm not going to have any normal copper coming over anymore. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Maybe it'll be useful. What is... This guy doesn't... What are you turned off on? Uncommon, rare, and... Okay, so this guy might turn on eventually and start using up all of the normal coal. And this guy will continue to use the normal copper. But it's only switched on for the uncommon. Yeah, I didn't bother switching it on for the rare because double bonuses are never going to happen. Like, well, they will happen, but this guy is 12.4%. Because that's all you can fit in the electric furnace. It's a 1.24%. So technically, when it comes to taking normal coal, it probably is better to keep using the furnace build. But to be honest, I really just don't care. I mean, normal copper, we're not going to be shipping that anymore. We get basically an unlimited amount of uncommon copper. So the normal copper, I'm just like, meh. I'm not even sure why I'm still got this, to be honest. I could probably just throw this away. Maybe I should just throw this away. Maybe, yeah, because we don't really need it anymore, do we? Uncommon. Okay, I can move these guys down a bit then. So they're all nicely positioned and lined up within that area. Yeah, we don't really need it anymore. I'll probably get rid of this plastic build as well. You are not necessary. And then we cut all these and move them over by 3. And since I've got trash unrequested on, that is going to be beautiful. And now we can go... How many... Is that it? Is there anywhere we desperately need the... Not really. These guys I don't really care about too much. The higher level ones, yes, but we've got all the smelters doing a good job. These guys are all going to be running. Clearly we don't have enough. We got one, well we only got 37 of the rare copper. Getting quite a lot of rare copper cable. I didn't expect that to blow out. I expected that to get used. But then again, the copper cable is used mainly in green circuits, which also requires iron plate. And we obviously are running very low on rare iron plate, or we just don't have any, which is not surprising. So I think that's what I will do. I'll set up a iron station for that stuff. And yes, that is beautiful. Okay. So, where am I going? I'm going over to the mines to dump these legendary modules in. I don't know if I'll cover all the mines, but I'll cover a fair bit of them. It feels so slow walking outside refined concrete now. I'm actually going to go up here so I can walk on refined concrete. There we go. That's so quick. That's so incredibly quick. That's awesome. Okay. I do use Spidertrons to travel around sometimes. So this one is never going to be used. This one is kind of being used a bit. This one is never going to... I want to save some of my legendary modules. for back at the base, because I can use them for more important things. You already got legendaries. You're backed up. You're backed up. You're backed up. This one kind of needs them. Kind of needs them. You already got legendaries. Okay. I think we're done here. That one's fine. That one's completely fine because this one's so powerful. Yeah. Or I kind of want to do this as well. Hopefully that's enough. I'll save the last two epics. But yeah, this will definitely, I mean, we're already almost filled up. So these guys will really pack a punch. Hopefully that should be enough. Part of me wants to just cut the belt off after the epic recyclers, but then we might run into throughput problems. So yeah, we won't do it. Is this okay? Are you guys alright? You feel like you're running out of red circuits. You shouldn't be running out of red circuits. You're not running out of red circuits. We got 2 full belts of red circuits going over. I guess this is just normal. I could have sworn I saw some assemblers at the end of the line not working. They're kind of working. I really should start. I try to snip these belts as much as possible, but I forget. I think these are just natural overlay. If we have a look at the 10-minute mark. Okay, that's pretty damn steady. Okay, it's fine. These are just overdone on purpose, so it's not an issue. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty much the update video. We get some legendary arms, and that means that there is nothing preventing us from making the ship, making the endgame ship. I don't know. I'm going to aim it to do a decent amount of science per minute. I don't know if I'm going to aim it to do 5k SPM. I think what I might try and do is I'll design the ship to do a decent amount, like 1k SPM or something like that. And then, well, actually, yeah, I'll design the ship to do 1k SPM, and then I can have 5 of them going through and just sort of cycling and doing their thing, something like that. We'll see how we go, because the thing is, we're not going to have the quantum processors available to do 5k SPM. We're just not. So, yeah, there's no point. But, yes, it is very cool. Okay. So I can't actually build the iron build yet, because when I build the iron build, I am going to want a whole buttload of legendary modules to put in the drills. And I do not have them at the moment. I do not have them. I got 2. I got 2 legendary modules. Is there anywhere here I can stick them? I don't really want to stick them in here. Was there any spaces? This is a cycle that you can get into where you just like, oh, just put a few more legendary modules. Oh, put a few more legendary modules. Alright, I hate when I have a machine that's like half legendary, half epic. But, yeah, these guys are all fine. I'm not going to worry about these guys too much. Okay, so I think that's pretty much the end of the video. So, what we're going to do next, I think we just discussed it. I haven't done yellow signs yet. I probably could though. Oh, in big news, we have done steel plate productivity 20. The next level is 4.9 million for 21. No reason to do that. Absolutely no reason. In terms of the science we're stacking up, we're getting close, 119k. For robot speed, we need 128k. You know what? Maybe I will do that, because I actually want that. And we've almost got enough science to where we can just do that through really fast. So we need like another 9k. That should be fine. That shouldn't stall us too much. We got 408,000 space science. Ooh, we're at a calcite. That's not good. Calcite 1, what are you doing? You're just about to get the rest of it. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Calcite 2, you need to be switched on. We are evidently we are using too much calcite and even upping it to 10,000. I thought 10,000 was good. Apparently 10,000 is not good. I mean, this station is still full, but I really don't want it to be thingamy-bobbed. Look at this worker robot speed. It's only 128k. That's less than each of our mining productivity researchers. So yeah, this one should go pretty fast. Less than 10 minutes. Yellow science will fall over a little bit as we run out of it, but it should be. Hopefully it should be not too much. Yeah, so Promethium science, some sort of build. Obviously it won't produce. This ship will be designed for 1k SPM or something equivalent. But it won't be able to do that because obviously we won't have the biter eggs and we won't have the quantum processors to be able to make that happen. We won't have those, but just a little bit. We'll just get a little bit of it. Even if it's 120 SPM or even lower, then we will just pop that out, get some Promethium science packs, and get some research productivity, and that will be incredible because that will send our science per minute for mining productivity will go up from like, well, it's at 14,000 at the moment with 4 Prod 3 modules. So every bit of that research puts it up 1,000. So we get 6 of that research, it puts up to 20,000. From 14,000 to 20,000. It's completely overpowered research. Now, it does require all sciences, so the green science will give us a little bit of a pain because we're not caching that, but yeah, it's still good. We can still make that happen for a few levels, get it up to level 10 or something. If we get up to level 10, and then we get some legendary prod modules, then that'll put this up to 30,000. Basically, from 14,000 to 30,000, which is simply incredible. And I might even put some legendary prod modules on all my rocket silos as well. Although having said that, I think the days of us worrying about the rocket silo productivity are in the past, but I still would like, I mean, what is this at the moment? It's a level 12. 259k. So we're only at 120k on the cryogenic, so I can't really kick the bucket on that one yet, but when that gets up to 250k, and if we go over to Aquilo, I'm assuming this is still working. I mean, this is still going through at the speed it's supposed to, and I think the speed it's supposed to is, I thought we were doing more. Oh, no, that was another planet. Gleba is the one we're overproducing. This one is about 120. We could expand this, but meh. Well, we definitely solved our lithium problems now. We don't have any problems with lithium after we tapped the other station and then put prod modules on all these guys. They're no problems at all with lithium. Yeah. How's our landfill doing? Okay. We've got a lot of that. We got a lot of foundation. I haven't automated that yet. I don't want to put it on supply rocket because it's only useful on Fulgura and Volcanus. Maybe I should just automate it anyway, just to be, but then you end up sending it over to Gleba. You don't really need it on Gleba. I'll think about it once I get to a Volcanus Megabase. So, all right, let's go through the checklist. We go through the checklist. Okay, so very first thing, going to set up an iron quality mine. And I'm going to stop doing this BS, and I'm going to have one of these for iron, basically. Yeah, that's going to be thing number 1. After that, we could do yellow science. I need to do yellow science. Yellow science, it doesn't take as many resources as purple or even military, but it is going to be complicated, so I'm not really looking forward to that. But it is something that we need to do. And once we do it, maybe I'll just get it out of the way. It's one of those things where you just got to get it out of the way. Just get it out of the way. So maybe I'll just get it out of the way. And then I think we go and get Promethium science just a little bit. But I am going to design the ship so that when we have 5 of them, we can do 5k SPM. Speaking of Promethium science packs in my inventory, they take biter eggs. Now, biter eggs we can make on now V's, but they do spoil, of course. Let me double check. How long does it take for them to spoil? 30 minutes. So that's interesting. So I think when it comes to our ship, what we're going to have to do is the ship goes off, it creates the signs, it comes back, it goes to Aquilo, and it picks up the quantum processes for its next trip. And then it goes back to Nalvis, it drops off the science, and then it picks up the biter eggs, and then it goes straight to the solar system edge. So it doesn't stop off at Aquilo to pick up the quantum processes, because if it stops there to pick up the quantum processes, while it's waiting there, all the biter eggs are going to be going. So it has to, as soon as it gets the biter eggs, it has to zoom over there ASAP, start producing the science fast as possible. Now, speaking of biter eggs, this is the really interesting thing. Prod 3 modules, biter eggs. So we need high quality biter eggs. We need legendary biter eggs. I did a little bit of research. So here's the thing. If you make a captive biter spawner and you make a legendary version, all it actually does, if we go find the damn thing, all it actually does is it increases the crafting speed and the base health. It doesn't actually produce, Okay, all right. Maybe that's worth it. I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing that we care about. But, actually, hold on one sec. Okay, that's all right. So the agricultural science pack spoils. The Promethium science pack doesn't spoil. All right, here's the thing, right? The Promethium science pack doesn't spoil. Does not spoil. Which means, in all probability, it doesn't have a spoilage timer, which means that in all probability, it doesn't matter what quality of biter egg we chuck into it. As long as the biter egg doesn't disappear, as long as the biter egg still exists when we're making the science, then it doesn't matter. So we don't really have to care too much about the spoilage time, as long as we get it out there in time. So we've got a ship, it's already got the quantum processors. We shove some biter eggs out there, we race out to the edge of the solar system, and we start doing our chunking stuff. Now and that should be enough, even with a half-hour timer on it. As long as we make sure that we get the high-quality biter eggs, because we don't want to be chucking. We don't want to fill the ship up with biter eggs that are low. So we're going to have to. There is some priority on the inserters, so we might have to do something funky with that stuff. I'm not sure exactly how. Maybe we could make some legendary biter capture things to put the time up, because we are going to need a fair bit of time on these guys. So I don't know the distances. I know this distance is way more than any of these distances, because these guys take forever. That's like, yeah. So this guy, it's 3,000, 4,000. So this is about 12,000. This guy is 12,000 and he's only halfway there. So this is a pretty huge distance. I'm guessing that, it actually tells you. Okay. 30,000, 15,000, 15,000, 15,000, 15,000. So these are all 15,000. These are 30,000. This is 100,000. And then this is 4 million. So I'm guessing you don't actually get all the way out to the shattered planet. Because there is various achievements, actually, for the shattered planet. Travel 60,000 kilometers towards the shattered planet. I'm assuming the further out you go, the worse the asteroids get. So basically, what it's saying is that You probably have some sort of circuit logic that says head towards the shattered planet, but then at a certain point you turn back. Yeah, because I'm guessing they get worse as you get closer to it. Okay. This is going to be the problem though. This 100,000 kilometer. Because basically we got to do a 15 and then a 30 and then 100,000. And I'm pretty sure we don't get Promethium until we go past the edge of the solar system. So that's going to be painful. That's going to be very painful. And I was also talking about prod modules as well. Because here's the thing, right? To get a legendary biter egg, it does not come out of a legendary captive biter spawner. It only increases certain things, which is really annoying. So that means that to get a legendary biter egg, you just have to recycle your existing biter eggs. You just recycle them and you just keep recycling them until you get high quality. And the thing is, we're making prod module 3s. This is the final step, which means we need epic or legendary biter eggs. So yeah. Now when it comes to these biter eggs, when it comes to recycling them, again, productivity module 3s don't have spoilage, so I really don't care. What we probably do is we'll probably make some captive biter spawners or something like that, wherever the damn things are. We'll probably make some. We'll probably chuck them right there. We'll have a bunch of them. We'll send them down, and then we'll just recycle the living hell out of them. And half an hour should be enough to find a couple of epics or legendaries in them, and then we just shove them straight into the system. That's not too bad. The main issue with that is the amount of bioflux we're going to need. We're going to need insane amounts of bioflux. And currently our cargo pad is down here. So I'm probably going to want to train some bioflux over, because bots moving bioflux from there all the way over to there. I mean, we're already doing it for this one, which I don't really like. Sending the bioflux over. Why are we sending the... Well, we have to, because we have to send it over there to get... Look at how much spoilage we're getting out there. What is going on up there? Why are all your eggs being spoiled? Your eggs should... Why is this out of ammo? I mean, we're feeding these guys bioflux, so it doesn't really matter, but... How come there was so... I guess we weren't really using it, and so it was just spoiling on the belt? Or something? There's no way we can indicate spoilage on a request. Oh well. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, how many of these arms do we have? 3. We're up to 3. That's not very many, but hopefully getting some high... What are we stalling on at the moment? Okay. It's stalling on steel. It was stalling on copper, now it's stalling on steel. This guy is circuits. I'm guessing the circuits are stalling on iron. Steel. Yeah. Alright, so we need an iron thing. We need a high quality iron thing. That'll be the very first thing that I do. And yeah, iron. Once we get a high quality iron, I feel like the world just opens up. Because yeah, I feel like this was definitely... It was a decent idea, but because I really wanted to avoid having like mixed mines and stuff, but I'm realizing right now it's just better. It's just so much better to just have one mine. Having said that, this one is 1.5 million. Hopefully that'll last for a good amount of time, and this 5 million, this will last forever. So we just need another iron, maybe this one over here. That's huge though. I kind of want to tap that for the main base, but what I'd really like... Alright, here we go. Iron 1.4. I think I'll repurpose this one. Yeah, I'll go repurpose this one. But I'm going to do this off video. So, yeah, 34 minutes. That is enough time. So, thank you very much for watching this quick little update video. And, yeah, what did we say we're going to do next? The ship. I think we're going to do the ship next. Well, I do have to wait. We're going to have to wait. Having said that, once I get the quality iron going, this will speed up a fair bit. So, yeah. And we can design the ship with normal arms and then... Well, no, we can't because the legendary arms have bigger range. So we're going to have to use the legendary arms in the design. Yeah, the collection area is 25 by 25, whereas for the normal ones, it's 15 by 15. So, yeah, we're going to use the legendary arms in the design, but we can design it without actually having all the arms yet and just sort of make it work. All right, I think we're done for now, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you very much for watching. Oh, by the way, somebody, I can't remember if I mentioned it, somebody in the comment asked, where the hell are all the tungsten belts? And yes, I have not made tungsten belts yet. I thought about it, and I just said meh. And the main reason I said meh is because rocket capacity, the belts rocket capacity of 50. This, rocket capacity of 25. Rocket capacity of 25. Okay? Rocket capacity of 50 for belts. That is 11,000 belts right there. I don't know what 11,000 divided by 50 is, but that's a hell of a lot of rockets. So, no thank you. That's the main reason. Every now and then I think, oh, maybe I should get around to it, but even if I got around to it, it's a Megabase. It uses a lot of belts, and it's not necessary. Like Purple Science, 33,000 divided... I'm actually going to do that. Calculator. 33,000 divided by 50, that is 660 rockets. When you say it like that, it doesn't actually sound like that much, to be honest. Maybe one day I will up... Then again, all these builds are built around green science. Built around the blue belts. Okay, here's what I think I'm going to do. When I go and I build the Megabase on Volcanus, I will use green belts there. Because I can just build them locally and I can send them around. And then, once I start building on other planets like Fulgora and Gleba, I may use green belts on there as well. I may. I'll have to think about it. Volcanus, definitely yes. But the thing is, you're either sending a rocket from Nauvis with some belts, or you're sending a rocket from Volcanus with some belts. The question is, how easy is it to send massive amount of rockets? Because, yeah, like this is just from sending the calcite off planet. And we're already looking a little bit shaky. Like, this is not 100% full. So, if this is looking a little bit shaky, just from the calcite, I do not want to start sending massive amounts of belts off this planet. I could improve this. Sure, absolutely, I could improve this. I could make some more bloody solid fuel. But, I mean, like I said... It's not necessary to use green belts. It's just not. Like, we've made 5k SPM of half a dozen science packs without using them. It's the same thing with, like, quality. Like, I could make legendary assemblers. It's not necessary. I could make legendary cryogenic plants. It's not necessary. So, yeah. And it would probably slow things down. And then we'd have more problems that we have to fix. So I will make them on Volcanus, I think. I'm starting to talk myself out of it, actually. Maybe I will. I'll make them on Volcanus, and then I'll use them for the Megabase on Volcanus, and I will use them on other planets if it makes sense, and if there is an actual reason to use them. Because, yeah, so far I haven't really found a reason. Haven't really. I mean... Potentially there's a UPS... No, there's not even a UPS reason. I mean... Well, I suppose you're using less belts. Using less belts, so there's slightly improved UPS, but having said that, I'm not hitting a UPS barrier yet. So we don't have to go into damage control mode. Are you still at 3? No, you're at 4. Oh god, that's awesome. You can see most of them actually came out of the pure legendary thing, so yeah. Getting these guys being legendary is freaking awesome. Yes, so it's so important to get these legendary modules on the mines directly. Having said that, I'm guessing we're still seeing a little bit of legendary ore come out, but really not that much. Really not that much. We have started recycling, and it's all going into the first few, which have all got serious modules on them. So I'm very happy about that. I might cut that belt off, but I'll leave it for now. It's all good. Yes. Yes, it is so awesome. Okay, well, that's pretty much it, I think, for this episode. So, ooh, how much have I got? 5, and then 100, then 700, and then this one's capped. Okay, 5 copper. I mean, it makes its mark, like especially because where's my smelter? Yes, the smelter, the top level smelter, it has prod modules in it. I did read somewhere that you can have a combination of quality and prod modules for certain machines. It actually does better. That math hurts my head, which is why I didn't do it. Because if I do it, then I'm going to have to be like, all right, because I don't just like blindly trusting stuff if I can't think it through in my head. And that math just hurts my head, so I'm just not going to do it. I don't think we need legendary modules for anything more. Let's put some there. Actually, no. I don't really need to save them, do I? Oh yeah, I do. I need to save them for the build, the iron build, which I'm about to do. All right. Well, I'll probably do that much later. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, what did we say was next? The spaceship? Yeah, the spaceship. The spaceship is next after we do the quality iron. And then yellow science, and then probably Volcanus. I don't know what I actually want more. Gleba is kind of the most useful because you can do plastic bar productivity. The tech one, the tech one you can get scrap recycling productivity, but I don't really need that. You can get worker robot. Okay, worker robot speed would be sweet. Once we automate yellow science, maybe the tech planet is going to be the next most useful one. Whereas the Volcanus one gives us artillery and low density structures. Neither of them are super awesome. Having said that, I think the volcanic base will be a lot easier. The tech base is going to burn a hole in my head. Agricultural science will be... I don't know if I feel like agriculture will be more complicated, but we know I think agriculture will be more complicated because we have to deal with spoilage every single step of the way. And when you start dealing with trains, a train network, dealing with spoilage, no, it's not going to happen. Having said that, I do need to go over to Gleba and start setting up some overgrowth soil. Although that needs biter eggs, doesn't it? Gah, what a pain in the ass. That's why I haven't done it, because it needs biter eggs. But I do need to start setting that up, because I definitely need that for the Megabase. So at some point we will do it. Yeah, I think Volcanus we'll probably do next, because it's just easy. It's just easy. After yellow science, we'll just do this, and we'll get it done. 5k SPM, send it back, and we can say Bob's your uncle. And I will do the extra belts over there, the green belts. We'll set up a nice little setup that builds them at a decent scale. And it doesn't need anything special, does it? It needs extra lubricant at that level, but that's not bad. We can make lubricant over there. 43 minutes. A nice quick update video where I just ramble on. So yeah, I think spaceship is going to be next though, even before we do yellow science. We'll do quality iron, then spaceship, then yellow. And let me know. There will be, I might probably do it like at least, I don't know when I'll do it, probably like 8 hours, 9 hours from now, something like that. But let me know if you actually want me to see me go through and design the ship, or if you just want to see it as it is. Just want to see it afterwards. If you want to see me go through a long way and design it manually. Because I feel like I did that, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But anyway, let me know. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to check. I'm going to see how many we got. Still at 4. Okay, so it's taken a sweet time, but iron will speed that up so much. Alrighty. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys later.